Welcome back to the movie show.
So, this last week, we got canceled on Twitter.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, we've been thinking about it a lot, and we just wanted to have a response for you guys. We did write some things out for you guys, so...
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we got to all of your concerns. There were a lot. And we wanted to make sure we didn't forget anything.
Yeah.
This is actually really hard for me to read.
Can you hold my mic for me?
Yeah.
Dear audience. Actually, it doesn't even say dear audience. It says, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Because
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
Fuck you, and fuck your mother, and fuck your dad, and fuck your dog, and fuck your schnoodle, okay?
Fuck your fucking snoodle, bitch.
We're only sorry to Halsey. If Halsey saw that last video and she got upset, sorry to Halsey.
I'm sorry to Halsey.
But fuck all you. What were your eyes burning?
That's what really pisses me off about all the comments that we were getting were people that were literally wishing malice on us, wishing illnesses on us for having an opinion on a fictional fucking character. We weren't talking about Halsey as a person. I don't know shit about Halsey. I don't know shit about her personal issues. Period. We weren't literally going out of our way to make the title Halsey dies first. Oh my god, she has lupus. Let's make that a joke because we're trying to like gain traction on the first fucking video. No, we made that the title because it was a hot take. That's what this podcast is about. It's an opinionated podcast and it's unfiltered as fuck. Whether she has lupus or not, bitch, she was bad acting in that movie. And for the people that want to talk about, oh, she was only in there for 2 minutes, bitch, she was in there for 2 minutes too fucking long.
And that was the motherfucking point. The motherfucking point was, why the hell was this bitch the top billed? She's on the freaking trailer, she's in
the
interviews,
yeah,
and she's not even in the movie. She's irrelevant.
And why she got casted in this movie, it's not because she's a good actress, babe. No, it's because for namesake. It's because she is famous.
They clickbaited you in the freaking movie.
Literally.
Also, all of you have one singular brain cell that's rubbing against itself. It's fucking jacking off on itself, because clickbait is when you say something in the title that doesn't happen in the video.
Like, why the fuck were they blowing her up so much? And if she was really good at acting in this movie, I'd be like, damn, you know what, Halsey? You did that. I would give it to her. But I can't give it to her.
She didn't. She said to every dead girl in Hollywood.
I'm not even joking you.
What the hell was that? She didn't even understand it.
I didn't understand it at all. It wasn't until you made the comment way after we even recorded the video where you put what she said. And I was like, damn, wait, that was what she actually said?
I gave the caption.
I looked over to my friend in the movie theater and I was like, damn, do I really need subtitles in this bitch right now? In a movie theater? This is bad.
Not to mention that everyone around me knows that I've had autoimmune disease for my entire 20s that has been debilitating and has affected my entire life. So I'm really not coming for someone that has chronic illness.
No, seriously.
Like, give me a fucking break.
And the whole point of the title too is like, that's such a common trope with slasher films. Who the first person dies, and also who the last girl standing is too.
Right. I really don't see the correlation. Like, did you stretch before that reach? Because I feel like you had to pull something on the way to the comments.
Yeah, we're not reaching to make anyone feel bad, but we are going to have an unfiltered opinion about movies. Movies are fake.
Yeah, and your opinion is not affecting us. You're not going to bully me. I saw a comment that said, you guys don't take criticism well. No, you guys don't take no for an answer well.
Yeah.
Just because we do not agree with you does not mean that we do not take criticism well. We ran past our title around the people that are actually in our lives. Yeah. And everyone agreed with us. We felt very comfortable between us two, which is all that matters, because this is our channel and our show. And as long as we feel confident and comfortable with what we're doing on this channel, we're going to continue to do it. And I'm not going to get canceled. I'm going to continue to post it. I'm going to talk my shit until YouTube takes me down. Like, you actually maybe put it on Halsey's radar by giving that tweet 500,000 views, by her viewing it and you all being like, these people are wanting you to die, and don't you remember when you had a chronic illness, and don't you remember, like,
right,
she was never gonna see it. You're weird. You're weird. Wishing ill on us, saying you're gonna hex us.
Yeah, somebody literally was like, oh, I'm putting a hex on you in my coven right now. Like, okay, bitch.
I'm sorry, but it's giving Taylor Swift fan.
It's giving cult following, and you need help.
You need help.
And anything that you say to me, guess what, babe? It's going to bounce right back. to you.
And
so I'm sorry.
Doing negative witchcraft, not a good idea. The bigger issue on the internet, because there are people that are validly get canceled and go to jail or whatever, or people just turn away from them. But for you to try to control what someone else is doing and saying is very weird. A normal person who has things going on in their life would see something, even if they thought, oh, that's distasteful. Yeah. They would keep scrolling because they have a life and they have a job to go do.
But we have people that are leaving a comment, the same comment on our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, literally going so far out of their way because they're this obsessed with Halsey. Like, girl, get a life. Boy, get a life.
Get a grip as tight as my
like what the fuck
grip.
Do you think Halsey's gonna do, give you a fucking cookie, bitch?
Like,
she doesn't give a fuck. Buy her fucking lipstick and go sleeping in her fucking tour shirt. That's all she wants you to do, bitch.
That's all she wants you to do. The point of this show really is to have an approachable show for people to get into film and for us to talk shit about the things that are funny, interesting, and outside of regular critique of a film. Like, we just want to talk shit about movies.
We just want to talk our shit, our perspective, our opinions, our viewpoints. This isn't a movie show like critiquing movies based on all of these specific things. Like, it's not that serious.
And I want to say, someone said, oh, if you were talking about her character name, why didn't you use her character name? Because she was irrelevant. Do you know her character name? Yeah, I do. Tibby, because someone left it in a hate comment, but I didn't know who that was.
Damn, it was Tibby? I would have never thought that.
Would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Never. We did talk about some real life stuff in the last episode, like Shia LaBeouf or whatever, but even that, we're like, we don't really know, and we're just talking shit. Like, we're going to be funny. Part of comedy is poking fun at things, is making connections to things. Like, it's funny that it's a trope in slashers, who dies first, and Halsey, our least favorite character in the movie, died first.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's funny.
That was such a good point for us to make. And the fact that we both individually had that same perspective, like when we watched it, that's so funny. It's like, it's cool when we overlap in that way. I know there were so many people that could actually agree with that, and
they did. And the normal people were also defending us in the comments, and to those who were defending us, you get it. We joked about being canceled.
That meme
we started, like the meme that we posted, I sent that to her before we ever started, just being like, this is gonna be us, like with our hot takes. First fucking episode.
So honestly, for the people who are like preying on our downfall with our podcast, just watch us. Just watch how down we're gonna get, baby, because we ain't even scratching the surface yet. We are two women with strong opinions, and we love expressing ourselves, and we are proud of that. If you cannot handle people with opinions and them differing from yours, this is not the podcast. This is not the show for you. You need to find someone else who is boring as fuck, who's going to be super neutral and tell everyone exactly what they want to hear, and tiptoeing over everyone's boundaries and standards and opinions. No. This is me, babe.
We can't bend to that because we're not scripting this shit. I can't bend to that. I cannot be filtering myself throughout an entire episode. I'm just not doing that shit. And I'm going to talk like I talk in real life. And I'm going to tell you, the normal people that are in my life that are good, genuine, amazing people with high standards and morals, none of them have an issue with me.
We also, at the same time, I love to hear your opinion.
Right.
Like, put your opinion down below if you didn't agree. I love that. I actually really love when we can't agree on shit. Like, that just opens such a bitter...
We want to discuss. And I feel sorry for Halsey if she feels that way after dealing with autoimmune disease. If she really saw that and felt bad, I would feel bad. And that's the only way I would change it. But until Halsey comments on this video and tells me to change the title, I'm not going to. And even then, it's going to be a consideration.
And I'm so sorry.
So last night we went and saw Cuckoo in theaters.
It's Cuckoo.
Is it Cuckoo?
It's a cuckoo bird.
Cuckoo.
We didn't talk about it. I had to restrain myself. I felt like I was in the movie. Shaking.
Yeah. So when we first saw the trailer in theaters, when we were seeing Longlegs, I was like, damn, this shit looks so fucking good. Like the pacing, whoever edited that first trailer. You did that shit.
Into that.
You really made that look good. But then I saw the second trailer. And then I was like, wait, this is giving like, it's not going to be that good.
Wait,
like,
what? I don't even know what trailer you're talking about.
I don't know. Something about the second trailer. It just looked too forced. It looked a little corny.
It was kind of giving that.
It was kind of giving that. Honestly,
it's, oh man,
they dropped the ball for sure. I did not come out of it thinking, wow,
no,
damn,
I didn't feel
that
that
blew
way
my mind
at all. We actually came out of there laughing our asses off at the end scene.
It was so funny. It was comical.
We can't get there yet. It was so funny though, the end.
Yes.
Okay, so from the beginning, it was giving me a Shining vibe. Like I felt like it was trying to be The Shining. Like
driving,
just the editing, and they're going to these mountains, and they're going to a resort, and the resort's all weird, and there's these sus characters when they get there, giving very much The Shining, in my opinion, right?
What I was kind of figuring out when the movie was first starting was, what time period is this in? It didn't actually click for me until she was sitting on the toilet texting on her phone.
Yeah, she had an iPhone. So
she had
it was
an iPhone
now, but everyone around her looked like they were in the 80s.
Yeah, no,
the girl that worked at the hotel,
yeah,
very 80s.
Her coworker Beatrix, she was dressing very 80s. I loved her fit.
I loved it.
Her fit and her hair. She had the teased hair and everything. So it was a really cool like mix of styles for sure. And that was one of the things. I mean, I always like look at that first. I don't know why. Like first impressions for me is like, what's the vibe?
No,
Give me the
I
vibe
get that.
first.
But they did all of that just to have an iPhone in there. I'm sorry, but I think this is a no iPhone in movies channel. Okay, that's something that we both agree on. I don't like iPhones in movies. I don't like texting in movies.
But what was weird though, so she was leaving messages to her mom, but it looked like when she received the box back, it was like a voice answering machine. Like that shit's from the 80s. So they're really playing with these two, like now and the 80s, like
which I guess
together.
It's cool, but I'm like, the one thing that you're gonna have in there is an iPhone that you don't even need to have in this movie whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't even play any role into her actually getting away or solving whatever mystery was happening.
Like the one thing was, I guess, her friend calling her at the beginning of the movie, and she wouldn't have been able to maybe leave her a message like that. Maybe it would have been too much of a scene. Yeah. But I was kind of like, we didn't even need that. Her friend called her, and her friend never came around, never called her again.
You're right.
It was not even part of the movie. Oh, remember that you're a singer in our band. Never came up again.
They should have just made it an 80s movie.
When you watched the trailer, we didn't really talk about the trailer either. What did you think it was going to be about? Because they did have like clips being like, oh, this is preservation. I thought personally that they were trying to take pieces of humans to maybe fix other people or something like that, where they were going to like preserve people.
I just thought there was some science experiment where maybe like they were using people to create a monster or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
But yeah, I didn't even think about it that much. Okay, what I can appreciate about this movie is the fact that there is a supernatural monster type of villain. I mean, there's multiple villains, but like this is the one like thing that's out to get you. And I really like that, like almost sci-fi
I liked it too. It honestly kind of gave like a Stranger Things kind of vibe, like with the doctor and like kind of like 11 kind of thing. Like that's what they are.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is, again, it's already been done. It's literally giving 11. And secondly, at least in Stranger Things, it's more explained. I was like, okay, so what is their power? They can screech. They're like, and then you get dizzy and you're stuck in a loop.
And the loop is just so that they can get closer to you. Like you're just like stuck and you can't move anywhere. And so they're just gaining because they can't fucking run. Clearly they can only
they walk very slow. But I just don't get what the gain is for human scientists. Like I'm pretty sure if scientists in real life found a being that would have already killed them, first of all. I don't know how they have control over these beings all of a sudden. But kills people, why? Like what is the benefit? What is the benefit of preserving that? Wouldn't you just kill them? I
hope they weren't planning on making a part 2 to explain that, because I do not want a part 2.
I don't have time for that. You gotta be cuckoo to watch the second movie.
It's literally I ain't that fucking crazy to go through that twice. And
everyone's dead anyways. Even the last two guys, they've killed each other at the end.
But okay, so since we're already talking about the end, the little girl gets away. And she clearly has the same power as the mother.
Oh, so that's supposed to be the continuation.
That could be the continuation. Plus, how many offspring exist? He killed one of them. The police guy killed one of them in that little basement. Oh my God, I want to talk. I want to talk about it so hard. What pissed me the fuck off. I love talking about what pisses me off in these movies.
It's so fun.
The fact that what's his name? Mr. Kiosk? I don't give a fuck. And he's like, yeah, just write a goodbye letter to the rest of your family and we're going to leave. We're not going to tell them and let's take your bike. As if she doesn't know that's a setup. After the conversation that they had in the hospital.
He goes, if I was you, I wouldn't want to get hurt more than I'd already gotten hurt.
I wouldn't want to get hurt even more.
And then he comes to her house and he's like, I'm going to get you some money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, write a note that says, do not look for me.
Do not
help me.
And let's take the bike that you would take if you were to actually leave. And let's not tell them anything.
Like, what?
Yeah. And she was like, okay. and then they just dipped. And then she's so surprised. She's so shocked when she sees the bed in the little
she's
ditch.
trapped now.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Only belongs here.
Like, what? That
like, bitch, you deserve to die. Fucking die. Like, honestly, throw her in there. Let that bitch eat her. Let that be the end of the movie.
Okay, wait. Can I say this? I've been wanting to say this all day.
Yes.
Why is she the female Timothée Chalamet? I don't even hate her that much.
She's not in that many films.
No. How she talks. They both talk like they're nodding off on heroin. They're both like, they talk in the back of their mouth. And she's like this. She's like,
yeah.
I just wanna leave this resort. I'm like, girl,
yeah.
Why?
She does sound fucking stupid. I was thinking that too. I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Is she good?
They made her kind of talk like she was like zanned out, right?
Yes.
Right? It's kind of giving like the girls, I don't know. I went to school around people that were like zanning out. I don't know if that's everyone's experience, but
I zanned out before and I sounded just like that bitch.
Okay, right?
I don't hate her.
I can appreciate her in like the fashion world and everything, but I've never watched anything that I liked her in. I did not like Euphoria at all.
I liked the first season of Euphoria and I thought that she was great in it.
I tried to watch 4 episodes of that and I was like, this is literally insufferable.
But
personally.
Also, yeah. And you know what? It's actually a curse and a mark of the beast on everyone that's in that show. Why? Because when I see Zendaya, she annoys me. When I see her, she slightly annoys me. When I see Jacob Elordi, I also get Euphoria. Like, everything that they're in gives me a Euphoria vibe. I'm like,
right.
Even Challengers, I really like that movie like a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's because Zendaya's character is supposed to be insufferable. But right when I saw the trailer, I was like, why is this giving Euphoria? Like, they keep doing it. Like, it all gives that vibe for some reason. It's the super like A24 colorful then fucked up combination, which is really not their fault. And I think Hunter Schafer is actually the one that bothers me the least.
She bothers me the least too.
She doesn't bother me. She didn't bother me. It was just not a well-written script.
Yeah, and I don't have any connection, any appeal to her character in this film at all. Like, she's just,
there was like nothing good about her. Like, I kind of feel like if you're gonna have something terrible happen to someone, they're gonna get kidnapped and their life is gonna
make
suck.
me feel for them. Make me
like them.
Yeah, make me want them to survive. I did not give a fuck if she died at
I did not
any
care
moment of this
whatsoever.
film.
I mean, I did actually almost tear up at one point when she listened to the voicemail that her sister left on her mom's messaging system.
That almost made you cry.
I was like,
it's a fucking automated voice that she just put text in and it was
stop. She's like, are you gonna come visit me? My sister cries every night in her room and it makes me sad. Goodbye.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, I understood. Like,
no, you weren't fucking with it already at that point. Okay, actually, can we talk about this?
Yes, let's talk about it.
What's with these aliens in spreading their snail trail all around town?
Bruh,
she's like ovulating.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
So how are they getting these eggs inside of them fertilized in the first place so that they could put the egg in the other women?
Girl, someone thought about this when they were on their ovulation cycle. They were sitting there using the bathroom thinking, oh my God, my A24 script is due. They take out a big gooey ovulation strip and they were like, what if an alien had this goo and they shoved it in someone else? Sick and twisted.
Yeah.
Honestly, perverted.
And when we were walking out of the theater, there was a little water spot on the floor. I was like, the goo, somebody's been egged.
The whole beginning. Okay, first of all, her dad I hate that man. First of all, the actor that played her dad, never seen him before, but are they trying to bring like some kind of off-brand Kevin Spacey back into the ether so that we can...
You're so right about that. I was wondering, like, why does this guy look familiar? I've never seen him in anything else. It's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. It's Kevin Spacey. And then he just doesn't give a shit about his daughter, like, at all.
The entire time. Only cares about his Asian daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then her mother just died and you just don't give a shit. And he's like,
right.
Also, I sold your mom's home.
It was just...
What? It was over the top.
I felt like all the issues in the film were thrown at you, but then why everything was happening at the same time was not even well explained. I was like, wait, right. Why did he kill the doctor ladies?
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that because you're confused about that. And I kind of not. I kind of get it.
You kind of get it?
Okay, I did. Okay, please so explain. I was confused. He goes, you guys have these recordings of me underneath the building, which I was like, what? They never showed that. I don't like when you talk about a smoking gun or show a smoking gun and don't show it. I didn't like that. But clearly he feels like, okay, people are on our trail. This might get blown up. I'm doing some crazy unethical shit. I'm trying to cover my ass. So he killed those ladies. I kind of got that.
Okay.
Oh, you also didn't get why...
I don't remember.
I don't know Hunter Schafer's character. Oh,
Gertrude.
Gretchen. You didn't get why Gretchen was stabbed the policeman.
Why she stabbed the policeman? Oh, yeah. Because they were standing watching her little sister laying on the table, and then it looked like the guy was gonna shoot her, and I thought that was why, but he didn't shoot. He didn't actually want to shoot her. So then it confused.
Yeah, maybe it's confusing because it's like, I guess she doesn't know that. Like in the moment, I understood why she stabbed the guy because he was about to, just react and he wanted to kill the little girl. And he wanted the little girl to die. Yeah. So maybe that's why.
That's what I thought. But
it should have been the other way around. He should have been pointing the gun through the glass.
Right.
And then she should have been trying to stab him.
Right.
But I don't know. But I get it. She just didn't know what they were doing. She had not pieced together the mystery yet. Mm-hmm. So I think that she was like, oh, he's going to kill my little sister. And that's what they want, is to kill her. She still didn't really know, right? I thought it was already revealed by the female scientist.
Oh, that they wanted to keep her alive. I don't even know why they wanted to keep her alive, but...
Because they want to return her back to the mother and preserve these alien creatures.
Yeah. Can I say something about the mother bitch? She's so comical. Like, her in the trench coat with the wig and then the whole, like, mouth thing. It just feels like
overdone.
A modern scary movie, and I don't know what it is about when they just do like weird shit, like stretch out their mouth and like, oh, that's supposed to be so scary. Like, no, I want to see like real monster shit. Like, I want to see her transform or something. Like, it's not scary to me.
I like that as her first form. I did think it looked cool.
That was her first form? That was her only form.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they had revealed what was underneath or something, because I'm like, what? These beings look like humans? What, are they taking a shit and brushing their teeth and like eating regular ass food? Like, what does she eat? Like, what does she do?
Where does she live?
She looks like a normal human.
Another question is, where the fuck is the police guy, the ex-policeman? Where is he living? Where is he shitting? Where is he showering? Because he's been living on that land in that resort for how long? And they just are letting him, like, they know that he's investigating this case, but he's just, where is he living there?
He lives there.
Yeah, but they know that
he doesn't live at the resort. He's
but
waiting for the boss to not be there so that he can go and investigate. He does not live there at the resort.
Okay, but the resort seems so far off. Where is he going? Like, he's traveling every single day to go to this resort so that he could, like...
His wife did die. Honestly, the whole first part of the movie, I mean, it was kind of interesting throughout. That character, like, yeah, I did want them to smash. She was hot. They were kind of cute. French girl.
The only thing about that was, like, what is the age difference there? Because Hunter is 17, but the French bitch...
I was thinking that.
She's clearly old enough to travel on her own.
She was giving at least 25.
She's giving at least 25, yeah. Ooh. But Gertrude, whatever fuck... She is traveling with her family, still living with her dad and her stepmom.
Yeah, she's a teenager.
Didn't ask any questions, just straight up like, let's fuck.
She doesn't give a shit about a case.
But another thing that I wanted to point out is like, so all of that shit was going on. They were shooting the fuck out of each other for at least an hour.
A long time. They had so many bullets and so many reloads too.
Right. But the French bitch, she was chilling in the hospital until the very end, and when they were leaving the hospital was when she was also leaving. Perfect timing. Like, what, you were chilling in there when you were hearing all those gunshots the whole time? Were you sleeping, bitch? Did you just wake up?
She was like, Doom.
She's like, it's time for me to go.
Okay,
like,
but
you didn't check
let's talk
out
about the funniest part.
The funniest part, we were geeking
Dying.
in the theater. We were fucking swarming.
I was
in
actually
our
writhing
seats.
and rolling in my AMC recliner.
Okay, when they're going back and forth shooting each other, and her idea was, oh my god, this is perfect. If I just line up our bodies to the opposing person who wants to kill us, then we'll just get through. And she's literally scooting, and they're like, fuck, I can't shoot. Damn it. I can't.
No. And the way that it kept going back and forth, it was giving an SNL sketch to another level.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did.
It was not real life. There's no way they didn't audience test that and people didn't laugh. I was dying.
I was dying too. It literally, I was like, this feels like a Naked Gun skit. Like, this would be a parody for a serious movie if they did something.
100%. Honestly,
So
made the
funny.
whole movie worth it.
Honestly, that
was
last
my
scene,
payoff.
that was the payoff.
So funny.
I love that.
I don't know if it was supposed to be funny. No,
It was not. I don't think it was supposed to be funny, but I got my kicks.
Also, what is she going to do? She's going to leave to Paris and she's going to raise her alien sister by herself and she's 17 years old? Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to say, like, the part where it kept looping over and over again.
That was so trippy.
I've greened out before and that has happened to me. And that shit was freaking me out.
Dude, no, what it reminded me of was actually one time when I was, 14, when I first started smoking weed.
Yeah.
One of the first times that I ever got high, I was stuck in a loop of, it felt
That's what
like,
I was gonna say too.
It felt like deja vu for at least an hour. Everything that would happen, I was like with my friends too. I was like, oh my God, I've seen this before. Oh my God, I already experienced this.
Dude, that's actually the same exact thing I was gonna say. That the first 2 or 3 times I smoked didn't get high at all because I guess I didn't know how to inhale it, right?
Well, no. That happens to people. Like, everyone kind of goes through that period of the first time that you smoke weed, you don't get high. Maybe the second time too.
I feel like your body is just like metabolizing it really quickly and trying to get rid of it. So, so the third time, me and my friend, she was like, let's smoke like 3 bowls, like 3 whole bowls. She was just stuffing me full of weed. I got so high. I had already put on a mask, the kind of mask that peels off, like not the sheet mask, right? Yeah. That starts happening to me, not for 1 hour, not for 2, for like 3 or 4 hours. I was stuck in a loop. Nothing felt like real life. I was dissociating to another level. I thought everything was happening over and over and over again. People were repeating the same things over and over and over again. Then my mask started rolling down my face and I thought there was bugs on my face. So I was freaking out. And that's what this movie was giving. I actually really liked that. And I liked the way, I don't know what that kind of shot is called. I forget the kind of camera they use. They use, oh my God, I forget what it is. But the way that the person looks closer and more focused and then the background kind of pushes back, that looks so cool.
Yeah, they did such an amazing job with capturing that loop, the anxiety that was coming with it. I was like, I felt like I was going through that too, dude. That was freaking me out. But yeah, it really gave me a flashback to that time that I was high. And that's crazy that we had a similar experience. How old were you when that happened?
I was already like 18 years old.
Okay, I was gonna say, what if it was like the same time day? Okay, but another thing that really pissed me off, the fact that she's living at this resort, windy roads, okay? The one guy's like, do not ride your bike at night. This bitch goes riding her bike at night anyways with headphones on, no reflective gear, no nothing.
So weird to me. I'm like, dude, I understand if you feel like you're in a safe city or something and you want to go on a bike ride at night, but you're still, I'm sorry, as a girl, gonna be vigilant and it's pitch dark outside. Are you not scared of anything at all? Do you have balls of steel?
Right.
Like, I just find that so...
That's so
not
idiotic.
Realistic.
And she's listening to headphones. So if there was a car coming behind her, in front of her, like, unless she can see it, you have no idea what your surroundings are.
She's not even giving this. None of that.
She's so locked in.
Straight ahead. Not even singing the lyrics to the music she's listening to. Also weird. Like, what? She's just completely robotic.
Yeah.
I found that so weird, too.
That was weird. I think that was the best scene, though, when they pan over and you can see the bitch running across from her.
Such a smart shot.
Such a smart shot. It's a nightmare.
That's what made us like it in the trailer.
Yes.
And I thought there was going to be a lot more of that. I didn't feel scared even a little bit.
No.
I didn't feel uneasy. And it wasn't like Long Legs where I wasn't scared, but I was having a blast and it was good horror.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, it wasn't good horror.
Anything.
It wasn't giving anything. I honestly give this movie like a 2.8.
Oof. Out of 5?
Out of 5. I did appreciate the story, honestly. Like,
yeah,
it's at least unique enough that it feels different than what they're regurgitating in theaters over and over again. So I really appreciate watching it. Would I pay to see this movie in theaters? Honestly, no. No.
I know I can't convince her to get the A-list. She's not an A-list. She's a B-lister. She's a D-lister right now.
It's because I fuck with Cinema Cafe. I love having my own little table, my waiter, and giving me my chicken tendies. I want to dip my fucking honey mustard while I'm watching a movie.
Well, that's what I feel about A-list, though. Like, I just pay for it, $23 a month, and I can have 3 movies a week. Even if it's a shit movie, I can go watch it, and it's something I can go do. I can hate watch. I can just chill somewhere. It's somewhere to be. That's not like a bar.
They really need to sponsor you because she's put so many people onto A-list.
So many. You know how many people are on my entourage? Like 6 people.
You started a trend.
Last thing I want to say, Cuckoo. I thought it was like a great idea to be like, oh, cuckoo birds lay their eggs in other people's nests. Yeah. And this alien lays its eggs in someone else and then comes back to get them the same way the bird does. They could have taken that so far. It could have been so cool. It could have been like Alien where it rips out of their chest or something. Like the little girl could have been demented. You could have been feeling for the little girl and then she could have stabbed Hunter Schafer at the end and ate her ass. Or something, like swallow their head. What do they do to them? They didn't even show anything interesting. I mean, she could have like, I don't know, ate her or something, or absorbed all the juice out of her body and bones until she was just bones and skin and no meat. Like, it would have been so cool.
The premise was so great, but they just didn't utilize it at all.
Oh yeah, solid 3.
Yeah, I give it a little under a solid 3, but on Letterboxes I can't do that. 3. So yeah, a soft 3. Fuck, there was like another funny thing in this film though. When he would pull out the flute and just randomly start playing that shit, I was dead.
Bro, it was so funny.
It was hilarious.
It was so funny. I laughed every time.
Also, I was kind of hoping that the little girl would just die. Like, give me something crazy. Like,
again, why are these movies not giving me something crazy? Like, you went out of your way to make a movie that cost multiple millions of dollars and you don't want to show something crazy at the end? I'd be like, guys, let's just crazy at the end.
Yeah, this is a trippy movie. Like, let's just make them walk out of here like, what the fuck? Like, I would way prefer that.
Yeah, it did not hit like that.
It's like they always want to give us a happy ending. I don't want a happy ending. I want a good fucking story, and that's it.
Or just, I guess the new trend is giving you no ending. It's like Long Legs. I felt the same way. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you decide what happens. No, bitch. No, I just sat in this movie for 2 fucking hours. You owe me right now.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Fuck this movie, honestly. Thank you for watching. Yeah, and we have some more episodes coming soon. Thank you so much for being here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.